Hi there. I don't know really what I'm doing, but I thought I'd give it a go. My book, The Trusted, is currently free today on Amazon, and I thought I'd read to you just the first chapter. If you like it, pop over to Amazon, you can pick up a copy. I'm going to have to take my glasses off because unfortunately I can't see a damn thing with them on, and that's ironic, isn't it? Quite. Anyway, here we go. So, chapter 1 of The Trusted. Here we go. Eleanor sighed with satisfaction and gripped the leather steering wheel, turning it sharply to the left and into the lane. Ellie loved to feel the power of her Porsche Carrera 911 beneath her fingertips. Knowing she had control of something so magnificent and fierce gave her such a buzz. After the day she'd had of tough negotiation, she needed to unwind and let go. She flipped on Bluetooth and her music blasted out through the windows. Ellie pressed down on the accelerator and hedgerows vanished in a viridian blur. She could see the traffic lights at the end of the lane, which widened into a single carriageway. The T-junction approached fast. Ellie slammed down on the brakes. The traffic lights flickered to amber, but Ellie didn't stop. She toggled the drive mode to manual, dropped down to second gear, and swung a hard right across the road, just as the lights flashed to red and traffic started to move. Exhilarated, adrenaline pumping, Ellie smiled broadly and yelled, "Yeah!" She shifted up the gears until the six-cylinder turbo engine purred contentedly underneath her feet. It was Friday. Sam might be coming home today, and perhaps then she could put some fun back into her life again. Ellie glanced in the rearview mirror. She'd been working non-stop that week with little sleep, but the deal with Palmer Farm, one of the pharmaceutical giants she had on her radar, was finally coming through, but everything came at a cost. Her skin had a pale translucence, and her face seemed gaunt from a poor diet and lack of daylight. She'd burnt the midnight oil, putting the finishing touches on her virtual warehousing application with her programmers. The application integrated blockchain capability, giving her clients better flexibility, immediacy of distribution, and most of all, unrivaled cybersecurity in their supply chain management. That was why the farms were getting interested. She just had to close that deal and the rest of the lucrative life sciences market would follow. Ellie glanced again in the mirror. A morning in the spa tomorrow was her indulgence. It would be time that should be spent running the final tests on the software. She flicked a look into the mirror again. Hell, I've got testers for that job. I deserve a bit of pampering. I've got to look great for my Sam. The second Ellie thought of her husband, her phone vibrated, still on silent from her last meeting. She swallowed deeply as she looked at the face on the on-screen display, and inside she fluttered with anticipation. Although just a thumbnail image, the dark, captivating eyes, chiseled jaw, and high cheekbones were unmistakable. She hit the pickup button. "Hello, sweetness," she cried, as she turned the car onto the ramp and glided smoothly into the flow of traffic on the M3. "Hello, darling," responded Sam, her husband. "What are you up to?" In his voice, Ellie could discern a chuckle. "Oh, just driving back to London. I've decided to have a break tomorrow. We're almost there with the software launch. Alpha and beta testing have all gone through fine. We've just got one more testing set with some critical friends, and I don't need to spend another weekend in Winchester for that. My team can handle it." Ellie checked all around for signs of the authorities and then manoeuvred the 911 quickly into the fast lane, pushing the accelerator up to her usual knuckle-whitening speed. "Good. You're giving them a bit of latitude at last, sweetness. You've been like a mother hen for too bloody long." Ellie detected a touch of bitterness in Sam's response. That's rich coming from him. After all, he'd gone his own way when the Foreign Office called about their great job. "Sam, you're not still annoyed about me pursuing my dream, are you?" They'd been together too long for Sam to harbour any feelings he didn't express to her. Communication was key in their marriage. Anything not right was brought out into the open. They had no secrets. It had been the very foundation on which their relationship was built. "You're not, are you?" pressed Ellie. But Sam didn't answer. The silence grew. Ellie breathed heavily, feeling uncomfortable. "Sam, don't be like this," Sam sighed. It's okay, sweetness. I'm happy for you. But I think you've given that place too much. I know it's your baby, but you need to know when to pull back a little. Oh, and you haven't devoted all your bloody time to the FCO. I never see you. You're always away. It was Ellie's turn to feel hard done by about her husband's career choice. Of course you never see me. I'm in London and you're always in bloody Winchester. Not always, retaliated Ellie sharply. Sometimes I'm in London, but you're always somewhere else. Silence floated between them. Ellie heard Sam breathing gently. He wasn't getting riled, but she was. Sam, don't you understand? I love you. I need you. Just get back from wherever the hell you are. I'm in Oslo, said Sam. I'm due to stay a bit longer, maybe 2 or 3 days. Then I'll be back. Ellie heard what she didn't want to hear. She really wanted him back. She needed him back. Fine, stay a few more bloody days, Ellie snapped. Look, Ellie, it's your job, just finish it. Ellie, it's fine, Sam, really. Ellie stared at the road and pressed down harder on the accelerator. The speed flew past 130 miles per hour. Cars were leaping out of the way as she tore down the road toward them. Okay, sweetness, I'll cut short my business here and come back tonight. Ellie's eyes dipped down to swiftly snatch a glance at Sam's thumbnail image on the touchscreen panel. She smiled. She'd got her way, as always. Thank you, darling. I do love you, Ellie, you know that. Of course I do, said Ellie. After a beat, she added with a touch of visible reluctance to keep Sam in check. And I love you too. If you like it, check it out.